Hello and welcome to Sample of the Week. We have another fun free one, and this time it is by Sample Science, another beautiful and I want to say non-Western instrument. It's a zither. I quickly had to Google and look at Wikipedia, but interesting instrument. It's a string instrument, sounds awesome, a lot of fun. And what I really like about Sample Science actually is the variety of ways you can download this. Obviously it's free, but it has its own dedicated plugin. You can do it through the Decent Sampler, or you can do it through Contact. So you have a variety of different choices of how you want to download this. As I said, completely free of charge, compatible with everything, and yeah, download it. It's a really cool little instrument, and as I said, a lot of fun, as we will see. So it's just one multi-sampled instrument, a multi-LFO, room reverb, 3 voice modes, etc, etc. And let's just jump in and see how it sounds. So this is the actual dedicated plugin itself. Really easy to download and really easy to install. It's only, I think, like 84 megabytes, so not large at all, but the quality is still there. And as we can see from the plugin, as I said, we got a little bit of everything: attack, decay, sustain, release. Really nice to have. Preamp, you can make it a little glide as well. Cutoff frequency, very, very self-explanatory. So I say, let's just jump in and have a little play and show off this beautiful free instrument. One thing I found with Sample Science is, I don't know if it's just me or it feels like everything is an octave lower than it should be. This is middle C, but that doesn't sound like a middle C to me. So you really have to kind of play an octave higher than you would expect. But overall, a really beautiful and unique sound. I should say Zither Renaissance. Yeah, hopefully I got that right. I know in the previous one I did a similar one on a sitar, and I said resonance. It's Renaissance. I felt like an idiot. But it does have that Renaissance sort of vibe, and it has that grit that kind of comes with those instruments. I guess they did describe this as a damaged plucked zither. So it's not, a pure one. I'm definitely getting like Middle Eastern vibes, maybe even Asian sort of vibes with this. I love the velocity sensitivity on this. I talk probably a lot about this in other videos, but especially if you're a keyboard player and you're used to sitting in front of a real piano playing expressively, I find with a lot of Sample Science and stuff, and it goes with this as well, that it really translates nicely through this. He does a really good job of allowing you to be expressive and having that full range, even though it might only be 1 or 2 samples. And what's nice as well when you have attack, decay, sustain, release is you can really mess with it. Put a nice long attack on it, and I don't know, the release is already turned right up, but you get this lovely pad sort of sound. You're probably going to turn your preamp up a bit. Let's just turn that attack down, and then I'm going to add a little bit more reverb. Probably going to put that preamp up to max, yeah, and just listen to this. As I said, you can quite literally build a pad or have that lovely pure sound. If we pull the reverb completely off, attack completely off, put our preamp back down a little bit, this is how it sounds without anything on it. a nice rich sound, almost a little bit on a trebly sound, which I'm not going to complain about because it's very easily to get a muddy mix when you're layering this up with other things. What else can we mess with? You can change, I guess, the LFO, target the pitch, etc., and mess with that. Maybe let's just have a little bit of fun with that. Turn that rate up a bit. Probably a little bit too much. If that's the sound you're going for, it's always nice to have an LFO actually, because you can even just create some MIDI CCs with this and just control it to add some touch of vibrato. I don't know what it is, but you seem to have a cutoff knob on absolutely everything these days. No matter what it is, there's always a cutoff knob. I don't know why, because some things really don't need them, and it's not hard to add one yourself. But honestly, I think the last thing we're going to do is cover glide, and then I think that'll be it. What's nice about this glide is, especially if you're just going to do almost, I guess, a monophonic mode, or I guess legato, you can create these almost beautiful... I was going to say you can create these beautiful legato lines, but I'm questioning myself now. Maybe not for this instrument. I think we'll leave it there before we dig ourselves into a deeper hole. But that's sample of the week. This is Zither Renaissance by Sample Science. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.